Okay, hands up. How many of you think that you know how to manage conflict successfully most of the time? I think a lot of people feel that way, but there's truly a lot of things that we do that are actually missteps or misstyles when it comes to conflict resolution that may be holding you back. My name's Tammy, your Better Leader and Communication Skills Coach, and you're going to want to save this post and follow because I'm going to do a series of the conflict misstyles that might be keeping you stuck. Now, this first one is something we're probably all guilty of, and it's ignore the problem. And there's many reasons why we choose to ignore the problem. Maybe it's just uncomfortable to really dive into what's bothering us right now. Sometimes we think it's the best choice considering who we're in conflict with. And then you have somebody blow up over something seemingly benign, and you're wondering, what the hell just happened? Now listen, there are times where truly ignoring the problem, actually we're going to reword that. Instead of ignoring it, we're letting it go. It may feel like you're ignoring it, but if you can let it go, I call it the pause and release, like you truly can let it go and it's not a problem, then it's not a misstyle. But if you cannot let it go and it's still causing you internal harm and negative language and feelings, that's a misstyle. All right, so here's a quick checklist to find out if this might be a misstyle that you're using. Number 1, you say yes to things you would rather say no to. Number 2, you tend to be a silent partner in team conversations. Number 3, you might complain to other people, friends, and family, and never bring anything up to the person you're actually in conflict with. And a fourth one would be that you just agree with everybody else's ideas without going into deep conversation about what you would like. So this misstyle is all about not feeling safe. So we want to create safety for people who are ignoring the problem. And one of the first things you can do is ask open-ended questions. And if that still feels too broad, so for example, if you say, first of all, don't use yes/no questions. Did you like the meeting? Yes, no. What did you think about the meeting? Might still be too broad and they may be uncomfortable sharing their ideas. So then you want to get a little bit more granular and say, you know, when they were talking about changing from an 8-hour to a 10-hour workday, which one would you prefer? They now have to share an opinion and an idea, and you get to validate them. Now, of course, they could say, it doesn't matter to me, but really, I'd like to know, like, what is your preference? Would an 8-hour be better or a 10-hour? What do you think the pros and the cons are for you or for others? And if they can't really get in the conversation, you may want to share what the impact of that is. You know, like if I can't really understand what your needs are, it's going to be hard for me to help you and advocate for what you're going to need to support you.